The people have spoken. One of my subscribers says, "What's up guys, No Over Million here, regional yo-yoing champion." So recently on my YouTube community board, I ended up asking a questionnaire seeing which division I should learn next for my new YouTube series. And with a staggering lead, it turns out it's gonna be 3A. 3A is a division of yo-yoing where you use two unresponsive yo-yos. Similar to the division that I normally play, 2A, where they're two responsive yo-yos, these are going to be unresponsive. So strap in, welcome aboard, and thank you for joining me on this 3A struggle. Let's get it, guys. So the first thing we have to learn is how to get into the basic mount. And when I tell you guys, I didn't realize how complicated this was actually going to be. This was extremely hard. And I promise you, this brought me such great aggravation to no ends. I didn't realize how hard it was going to be to get the yo-yos to stay on the same plane. Mostly when you play 1A, it's a lot easier to keep the yo-yo centered and balanced, but when there's two yo-yos and you have to do string tricks with both of them, I realized slight increment movements in your arm will tilt one of the yo-yos, and making it super complicated. Also, another problem I really got into was too many knots. When I tell you guys, I've probably picked 100 knots in recording this video. Between trimming things out and cutting things, there was at least 100 different knots I had to pick in this video. So we finally conquered the first mount. We finally got the first mount after 2 hours, guys. We finally hit the first mount. Now, what am I gonna do? Scour the internet for my very first trick, because we're not just stopping there.
This trick's called razor leaf. It looks like this.
When I tell you guys I went into this trick confident, I'm telling you, I went in there confident. I was like, oh, this looks easy. I got this. I could do it. This doesn't look too bad. Man, let me tell you, has 3A humbled me. It has humbled me graciously, because I did not think this was going to be that hard. This trick was a lot harder than expected. So the part that I was getting most confused and stuck on was the part where the yo-yo had to mount over my arm. Keeping the other yo-yo on the same plane while that one was wrapping around my arm proved to be quite difficult, because I constantly kept shaking my arm, which threw the opposite yo-yo off balance and off of the string. This is something that I have to learn with 3A, since a lot of their tricks involve keeping both of the yo-yos on the same plane and the same balance. One thing I could truly say is 3A has revitalized that joy I got when I first started yo-yoing. After yo-yoing for so long and doing my division for so long, that spark kind of disappeared a little bit, and now playing 3A, it just kind of reunited that spark, that learning spark. Even though it's complicated, I still had a great time and enjoyed learning these tricks. It made me feel like a new yo-yo player all over again. It was like starting from scratch. And I think that's the thing we really have to remember, that at the end of the day, just enjoy it and have fun. It is going to be complicated and it's going to be hard, but the learning process is always the funnest part of everything. But without further ado, guys, we finally hit it, and here is the final trick. I hope you all enjoyed that. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned for the next part on learning 3A yo-yoing. Peace out, guys.